3, 2, 1.
The language Romanian belongs to which language family? The answer is B, Indo-European. In the US, if it's not daylight saving time, it's what? The answer is C, Standard Time. What is the invention of television attributed to? The answer is A, Tesla. What is a lever used to move? The answer is D, substantial objects. Which of these materials transfers heat energy quickest? The answer is A, metal. Providing evidence of their ancestry, some species of what legless animals retain vestigial pelvic and limb bones? The answer is C, snakes. Which of these describes best the location of the volcanic island of Krakatoa, sometimes erroneously called Krakatoa, which had a well-known and devastating eruption on August 23, 1883? The answer is A, between Java and Sumatra. In 2005, Mark Cuban was a producer for a Steven Soderbergh movie about a murder in a decaying Midwestern town. What was the name of this movie? The answer is D, Bubble. Which language was named after a city? The answer is C, Italian. What does RAM stand for in computing terminology? The answer is A, random access memory. Which philosopher concluded love is composed of a single soul inhabiting two bodies? The answer is D, Aristotle. Which war was fought between the US and Japan from 1941 to 1945? The answer is A, World War I. Which natural disaster is characterized by strong winds, heavy rain, and a rapidly dropping barometric pressure? The answer is B, hurricane. Blood enters the heart in what valve? The answer is A, atria. Which mountain range contains the Andes, Rockies, and Alps? The answer is D, Urals. Which famous book contains the line "Once upon a time there was a little chimney sweep and his name was Tom"? The answer is C, The Water Babies. Combined substances are either compounds or what? The answer is C, mixtures. What can you keep without holding? The answer is C, secret. What writes on a book but cannot read it? The answer is A, pencil. What is the address of the Order of the Phoenix headquarters in the Harry Potter novels? The answer is C. Number 12, Grimmauld Place. A student examined diagrams of two different cells. One cell was prokaryotic and the other cell was eukaryotic. What should the student do to identify a major difference between the diagrams? The answer is B. Check to see which diagram shows a nucleus. What are major temperature zones primarily based on? The answer is B. Latitude. An elephant is a multicellular organism that weighs about 200 pounds at birth and can grow to weigh as much as 15,000 pounds. What increases as the elephant grows into an adult? The answer is B. The number of cells in its body. Which ocean has the deepest point on Earth? Mariana Trench. The answer is A. Atlantic. Which item helps to keep books and papers organized? The answer is A. Bookmark. BVD is a brand of men's underwear, commonly referred to as BVDs. What does BVD stand for? The answer is D. Bradley, Voorhees, and Day. The nuclear envelope is a double-layered plasma membrane like the cell membrane, although without what? The answer is B. Membrane proteins. What is most of the water used in agriculture used for? The answer is B. Irrigation. Which book features Sherlock Holmes as the main character? The answer is C. A Study in Scarlet. Where did Jamie and Paul first meet each other on the hit show Mad About You? The answer is B. At a museum. The Leaning Tower of Pisa is located in which country?
The answer is A. Italy.
What food originates from Mexico and means little ears in Nahuatl language? The answer is D. Nachos. Why couldn't the judge kill Angel in the second season of the TV show Buffy the Vampire Slayer? The answer is C. Angel had no humanity in him. What do you call the metal elements listed below the periodic table? The answer is C. Transition metals. Who is the only player to score a hat trick in a World Cup final? The answer is A. Diego Maradona. The animated Adventures of Pinky and the Brain aired on the WB television network from 1995 to 1998 and were created by what two men? The answer is A. Tom Ruegger and Peter Hastings. Beavers build their homes in ponds and streams. Which characteristic is least critical to building homes in an aquatic environment? The answer is C. Large, sharp teeth. The reaction rate usually increases as the concentration of what increases? The answer is C. Reactants. Who wrote the Federalist Papers in support of the ratification of the U.S. Constitution? The answer is C. Benjamin Franklin. Which car manufacturer introduced the first mass-produced automobile? The answer is A. Carl Benz. In the Mario video game series, Mario's arch-enemy, Bowser, uses what reptilian creatures as his chief henchmen? The answer is B. Koopa Troopas. From 1888–1889, American traders Simon and Thomas Metcalfe brought some men from Manila to the Western Hemisphere. Which state did they bring them to? The answer is B. Alaska. What does a colander filter out of liquid? The answer is A. Ice cubes. Which vehicle was first to complete a journey around the world, non-stop? The answer is D. Hot air balloon. What also happens when people feel anxious and breathe too fast? The answer is A. They become lightheaded. On the show Kazmir Mafia, Mia was attracted to Eric and Zoe's sexy Manny. What was his name? The answer is B. Adam. Which law states that for every action there is an equal and opposite reaction? The answer is C. Newton's third law. What is the Earth's crust composed of? The answer is D. Igneous rock. What sound can be heard when sound waves bounce back from a hard object? The answer is C. Echo. What is it that you use to write, yet it has no hands?